people die from smoke inhalation in house fires than they do from actual fires. Today I'm going to show you how to install a smoke detector properly and what to do to maintain your smoke detector to keep it in working order. The first thing you need to do is pick a location on where to put your smoke detector. They recommend that it be on a ceiling or high on a wall at least 4 inches away from the corner. As you see in the diagram, when a fire starts in the floor or wherever, smoke rises to the ceiling, and then it follows the ceiling of your house, and so it fills the whole house with smoke, and then it slowly works its way down, filling the rest of the house with smoke. So if you mount your smoke detector high, your smoke detector will pick your smoke up faster and alerts you faster, which gives you more time to get out of your house. If you mount it down here, you cut your time in half on getting out of your house or more, because the time the smoke comes down to here, you don't have very much time to get out, which that also increases the heat level at your floor. Smoke will put you to sleep. Most people think that in a house fire, oh, I'll smell the smoke before the fire. I see the fire. It's not true. When you're asleep, the smoke is odorless. It goes into your lungs and it hypnotizes your body and puts you in a deeper sleep, and you never awaken. And that's how most people die from house fires. They don't die from the actual fire. So now I'm going to show you how to properly install a smoke detector. I have here one of the newer First Alert smoke detectors, which has a 10-year battery in it. They started putting these out to help people forget to maintain their batteries. These will last for 10 years without having to change the battery. So what you need to do first is you open up your package with your detector, and you've got your detector battery. There's a place for a date, a month, and a year to put on here when you install your detector, so you'll know when your 10 years are up. This goes into the back of your detector. It's easy to snap in, just one push, and it's in the detector. You have your mounting bracket, which you will mount either on the ceiling or on the wall, wherever you choose to put your detector. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to put this one right here on the wall where it's easy to get to for now. Your detector comes with brackets to mount it with. These are little wall anchors. If you have sheetrock, put these in the hole and then put your screw in. Or if you have a wooden wall, you just use the screws. So today, I'm just going to put it in the sheetrock with the screw. You take your bracket, place it up on your wall where you want to mount it at. You take an ink pen or something, you mark the hole where you want to put it. You take your screwdriver and your screw, and you put it in the wall. And get it started. Once you get it started, you take your bracket, slide it over the screw, and lock it into place on the wall. Then you tighten down the screw. And if you're wall mounting it, you can just use the top screw. But if you mount it on the ceiling, you really need to use both screws so it'll hang properly. And you just take your detector, line it up in the slots, and it locks in. And once you have your detector up, hit your button and let the alarm sound. Now you have a working smoke detector. To maintain your smoke detector, if you have an older style detector, you just do the opposite. You take the detector off the wall, twisting it and pulling. I'll get it off there. And you remove the 9-volt battery that's in the back of the older style. It just pops out, you replace a new 9-volt battery, stick it back on the wall, and test it. They recommend on testing your smoke detectors that you do it at least twice a year. They recommend also to keep that in reminder in your brain to do it when the time changes. In the spring when you set your clocks forward, in the fall when you set them back. There's always a good time to check your smoke detectors to make sure you have a good working battery. And it's as simple as just walking up and pushing the button and getting it to sound. If the smoke detector loud sound, then you need to change the battery. Another good recommendation is to keep it dusted. You don't want to let a lot of dust build up on it because it can affect your detector. A little bit of breeze in your house or something could get in there and set your detector off and give you a false reading. So keep it dusted and clean. Now that I've taught you about safety on smoke detectors, I hope everyone goes home tonight and checks and make sure that they have a working smoke detector in their house. If not, please go out and buy one. They recommend you have one in front of every bedroom or in every bedroom, and one on at least every level of your home, including your basement. So some people may need 3 or 4 smoke detectors, but at least have one working smoke detector in your house, and it'll save your life.